What's going on, guys, and welcome back to more Earthbound Beginnings. In the last part, which I'll take the views, which is still up, but anyway, in the last part, we basically finished, got an electrical hazard in our house, and got the first melody, and also in between parts, I grinded up a few more levels, and in this part, we're going to head towards Podunk, which is the first city in the game, and now I should also point out, there's gonna be some new enemies. However, I would strongly recommend at any point in the game where you can heal for free, start grinding up. And I did level up to level 6. Now, this is the first time. This is the Hippie. Now, these are actually pretty strong enemies for when you're low level. And interesting thing also is the song that's playing is Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry, actually. I'm very surprised at how they managed to get away with that, knowing how Chuck Berry was a pretty difficult musician to get the rights to. And they also did it in Earthbound also with the new age retro hippies. So, which is because I think actual hippie music would be like more like Jefferson Airplane or the Byrds, but that's aside the point. But anyway, so we're going to talk to this girl. Oh, what can I do? What should I do? Where can I go? Who can I see? What should I do? What should I do? My little Pippi is gone. If you're going to Podunk, please tell the mayor. Oh me, oh my. So yeah, that's your first hint. Now, the other reason I recommend grinding up to level 6 at least is so you can get enough money to get a weapon in Podunk, and that's a centipede, by the way. Those are not as strong enemies. Now, there's also, this kind of demonstrates also a problem I have with this game in general. It's not only that it's really grind heavy, but there's also going to be points in this game that are pretty sudden spikes in difficulty. So this is a stray dog. So I'd say it's another one of the stronger enemies you can find in this area. But yeah, but pretty much the problem with this game I have is that not only is it grind heavy, and there's also points in this game where they're just not only sudden spikes of difficulty. There's also a couple of parts in this game that were unplay tested, that were not play tested. I'll go more into that later. But this sign says, "Welcome to Podunk." So yeah, welcome to the first town in the game. So now we're gonna take out the money so we can buy a couple things actually. But we're gonna go to the department store, which is over here actually. Now you can use the payphones, however, in this game, they cost $1 to use. Now, traditional in Mother games where the thing is you gotta basically take out money in the bank, so we're gonna do that. And I took out $700 so I can use the payphone. And yeah, so this is basically how you can save your game. So yeah, look at how much level up. This also demonstrates the other problem I have with Earthbound Beginnings is that not only that it's grind heavy, a lot of the enemies, even in the later portion of this game, just don't really drop that much XP. There are modded versions of this game that give out more XP, but now first of all, we're going to buy the wooden bat, because this is the strongest bat that we can get in this point in the game. It's also the reason I recommend grinding up a few levels. So any grinding most grinding I'm gonna do is gonna be off screen. So but however, there's gonna be one thing I want to do. Go in the pet area, look for yourself. All the animals have escaped. Only this cavalry chick is left. Want to buy it? Sure. So yeah, he charges $85 for it, which is another reason I recommend grinding up a few levels. So now we're going to first of all, we're gonna actually try to see if we can sell the other. This is how you sell the other bat. So we're gonna go to the service area and we're gonna sell the plastic bat, and she'll give us $40 for it. So at least we'll get some of the money back. So now what we're going to do is go a little bit southward. Actually, we could talk to the mayor. Let's do that. Actually, let's talk to the mayor. So if we go up here, and this is the mayor. Citizen, I know you would like to help your town. Well, a child is strayed into the cemetery, and I'm up for re-election soon. You must help. Please help me. Oh, you will go there and save her? Return her alive and surely I'll be a hero. Or, I mean, you'll be a hero. Yeah, there's some parts of the Mother series that can, that'll basically satirize, like, sleazy politicians and all that. And that is definitely an example. There's a part in Earthbound that's like that also. But we're gonna go south and, toward the cemetery. So, am I actually going the right way? Because this game's map system isn't exactly the best, let's just say. But we're almost in the cemetery. That was another hippie, so I decided to cut him out of the video. With the wooden bat, however, we are gonna do a lot more damage. So, hold on a second. I think we're in the right area. So yeah, these are new enemies. These are Mr. Bat A's and Mr. Bat B's. So yeah, they're not really too strong enemies, and you should be able to take them on one shot if you have the wooden bat. So, I want to try to see if I can at least get to level 7 in this area. So we're going to have a little bit before we get to another level up. But because I think we only get like 10 XP from this battle. Yeah, like 8 XP. So you don't get a lot of XP in this game. But there are modded versions of Earthbound Beginnings that give you more XP. So anyways, those were just Mr. Bass. That's not the right way. Those were also Mr. Bass. I swear to God, the only enemies, Mr. Bats are not the only enemies you fight in this area, but that's all I've encountered so far, and I didn't even kill them in one hit. So, yeah, they can confuse themselves, so they're not particularly hard enemies, let's just say. But I'm only at like 3 XP for that, 4 XP. So yeah, can we just get in the cemetery, please? Because you can hold the B button to kind of run faster. So anyway, this is a ghost. So yeah, they're not particularly bad. I don't remember these being bad. They didn't do 4 damage, but we're level 6. So this is another reason I recommend grinding so you can have an easier time with these enemies. So there's also going to be another point a little bit. We're going to need to grind some more for money. So yeah, it's better to grind this game long term. So yeah, that was like 5 XP. So we just need to go into a grave. This is a gang zombie. These are by far the strongest enemies in this area. I think they take a couple of hits even with the wooden bat. So yeah, that just we just took 9 damage from that. So yeah, they take 2 hits even with the wooden bat. So if you're a lot lower of a level, you're just gonna get handed basically. But however, when you get to level 3 and level 5, level 3's life up alpha you learn, and healing alpha is what you learn at like level 5ish. So that was another gang zombie. So let's just use another life up alpha. So just gotta I gotta remember. Okay, that's not where the grave is. Is this? All right, so that is where the grave is. So we're just gonna fight these. Look at that. That's 4 Mr. Bats. I think we are all closing in on a level up, thankfully. So that won't be all too bad. So we didn't get a level up, but this gets us in the. All right, this is the grave we're looking for, and this is another Mr. Bat. This is all we're encountering is friggin' Mr. Bats. Alright, so now we just gotta. Hey, this is a pseudo zombie. This is a new enemy. I think you can only find them in this particular area, but and once again they're gonna take like a couple of hits even with the wooden bat to kill them. They don't do as much damage as the gang zombies, thankfully. So we should be closing in on a level up also. So problem is I don't remember which. Oh, okay, we're in level 7. Light has increased by 2, speed has increased by 2, wisdom has increased by 2, strength has increased by 2, force has increased by 3, max HP up by 5, and max HP up by 1. Problem is I don't exactly remember which one of these coffins has Pippi in it, so not that one. So the one on the far, is it the one on the far left? Out from the casket. And we got Pippi in our party. So she's a temporary party member. Hey, I'm Pippi and I'm lost. What a brave boy you are to find me. No. You're brave. I hope we can meet again sometime. Yes. I'm so happy to show my gratitude to take my gift. Johnny. Let's get back to town. So wait a minute. Did we hold on. I don't think I ever hold on. Ninten, please go first. I'm so afraid. But yeah, we got the Franklin badge right off the bat. Normally you have to wait to get it later, but so yeah, Pippi is a temporary party member, and she basically now it's basically a party member base. If you have multiple party members in your party, if you have multiple people in your party, if one of them gets killed, you have to take them back to the hospital and heal them. So Pippi starts off at level 1. She doesn't do much damage, and she can't learn any PP attacks also. So she's just a temporary party member. We just have to get her back to her mother and Podunk. So. And I think we should be able. Well, we learned a PSI power. Not a level up for Pippi though. Pippi does get a level up here, so she is at level 2. Fight increased by 5, speed is increased by 4, wisdom is increased by 2, strength is increased by 2, force is increased by 2, max HP up by 7. I guess she's also the only party member you can't give her whatever name you want. So Yeah, that was a zoo zombie. We do have our need to heal up Pippi a little bit. I didn't even move an inch. Again, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Not ideal, but since the XP is gonna be split, you can actually do what is called, you can actually take full advantage of running from battles. Let's see how many of these we can run away from. The problem is this method doesn't always work, but if you can, this is also helpful later in the later portion of this game. You can kind of run from as many battles as possible. I only recommend doing this part during particularly hard parts. Look at that, that didn't work, but it worked the second time, however. So yeah, we're gonna try to see if we can run from as many battles. We don't really, Pippi is only a temporary party member, so it's not like we really need to give her a whole lot of XP. And we didn't even move an inch, so yeah. We're just gonna start running for more battles. Like I said, I don't recommend doing this often, but only do this really towards sudden spikes in difficulty like that. So, because we're not even gonna get really any XP from this also, so there's really no point in doing it. Work out. Of course, it didn't work out twice. Wait till we get to the last part of the game. Those that played Earthbound Beginnings know exactly what I'm talking about, but right there we go. Let's see, we just need to go. All right. Also, the music changes when you have multiple people in your party, so need to run up from a couple more battles. There we go. I didn't even move an inch. What the hell? That's the thing about this game, because there's no enemies on the screen, so you get the encounters like Final Fantasy style. So basically, because of that, you not move an inch like that and just get random encounters all the time. So I guess because this is a Famicom game from 1989, so we just have to run, and I'm a little disappointed that didn't work out twice. What's with our luck with running from Mr. I don't know, but we just need to move a few more inches so we can go back to the mayor. And I guess we'll do I guess we can take care of another thing also. We just need to bring Pippi back to the mayor. We do need to bring her back to our own house, but there's another thing we need to do involving the mayor, so let's just pay the mayor a visit anyway. Pay him a visit. Is she the lost girl, Pippi? Well, that's just great. I knew that you can fulfill your civic duty. Applause, applause. A pretty Pippi, don't forget. Don't tell your mom the mayor saved you. Here, we'll give you this prize $100, so. By the way, hero, maybe you'd like to go see what's up at the zoo. Yes, yes, we'll go. Great, great, great. Make sure to get a key from the assistant. So yeah, this is you open the zoo's gate to lose it. However, we do have to do something with the chick, however. Actually, I actually got Pippi out of my party, but we did get the Franklin badge, however. So, there is, however, one last thing I want to do in this part involving the chick. So we just gotta, I think we gotta go a little west from Podunk, because this gets us the second melody, and also my first playthrough of this game, I did miss this also. And this is a crow. We never saw this also. So crows can be pretty annoying because they can steal your items. However, if you have, if you're at this level and you have the wooden bat, they're kind of a joke. But we're just kind of running up so we can go to the area so we can get the. This is what we need the chick for. I decided to wait to the end. So now we're going to need a PSI move called telepathy. So we just gotta talk to this chick. I promise she kind of moves around. I am Laura, and we kind of see. Wait, no, we gotta give her the chick. That's what you guys. I was a little confused right there. So, overjoyed with the reunion, Laura began singing. And we got the second melody, so yeah, we did quite a bit in this part of Earthbound Beginnings. So yeah, so next time on Earthbound Beginnings, we're gonna head towards the zoo. See you guys then.